Greetings everyone, it's time for something a little different, a little action-y. This is Diablo 3 and I am going to play Season 13. I'll explain this as we go, but basically seasons are an opportunity for you to replay the game and essentially race to see how quickly you can get through it, level up, and get all that loot. So we're going to go ahead and create a new character. We're gonna step over here and I'll walk through quickly the different characters. You've got Barbarian, obviously two-handed. You've got Crusader, good old shield and sword. Demon Hunter with kind of that crossbowy funness there. Monk, these are more your melee kind of double fisted. They also, you can see here, they use the pole arm there, or not pole arm, but whatever. Necromancer is got the scythe, and they're all about, well, skellies. Witch Doctor, you've got the dagger and like this crazy looking puppety thing. And then your standard wizard here with a wand and a bunch of magic. Now, I'm going to do Necromancer. I have had a ton of fun with this. This is, look at that, all the skellies. So that's what we're going to do, and of course a seasonal hero. And I think we're going to play a male. We're going to call this guy Winchester. If I can get away with it. New start! Participating in a season gives you the opportunity to reap exclusive rewards. Seasonal heroes start completely fresh and can only play with other seasonal heroes. You will not be able to use non-seasonal items in your stash. You will start with 0 gold, and you will have to retrain your artisans. So we're going to go ahead and start from scratch, folks. So this is our nearly naked dude. We're going to basically play through the entire chapter, and as you look through here through progress, these are the seasonal chapters, not game chapters. And they're basically like little achievements that you have to kind of obtain in order to move on to the next chapter within the season. Here's all the cool stuff you get to unlock. I just want the teddy bear. Okay? I'm pretty much playing this to get the teddy bear. That's the only reason. So we're going to actually play not on normal. We're going to play the campaign on expert, I think. So of course, I've played this a few times now, so I'm not afraid to go up higher in difficulty. You get the reward of extra gold and extra XP. We'll try it on expert. If it becomes miserable, then we'll go to hard. That's kind of my thinking. Now look at all these difficulties. Like, it goes higher and higher. Torment to 13, I think. Yeah, so Torment 13, definitely way up there. So expert it is. Act 1, the Fallen Star. We're going to do the campaign, which is basically the game. Then we're going to do adventure mode, which is kind of replaying the big battles, which is a lot of fun. And then maybe, depending on how things go, we might actually do challenge rifts. So let's go ahead and start the campaign. Chester. Anyone know what reference that is from? So I've been actually looking forward to play this game and share this with all of you folks.
All that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things.
So good. And here we have it, folks. We are on Overlook Road. Brand new game, brand new character. Gotta love that Diablo music. So this is our health. So we have 130 out of 130. This is our essence, which is basically, mana, except it's essence for a Necromancer. We only have 2 skills right now. We have Bone Spikes, which is my left mouse.
I'm near the fallen star, and the dead it raised.
And then we also have right now the melee attack. So we're going to obviously unlock a bunch of different crazy stuff. Now we've got our mini-map over here. We are welcoming ourselves to New Tristram. I'm going to basically screw that up. Tristram is from the Diablo 2. I don't know if it was in Diablo 1 as well. Actually, one of the others. I don't know. It's a village that we have been here before in the trilogy. Now, here's our character here. I'm going to basically share this with you folks. And we're going to have some fun here. Here's our first enemy. And I can just basically bone spike them from the ground, which is kind of neat. And look at that little gibs squirting everywhere. So there's the 1-2 punch, which is basically left mouse for bone spikes and right mouse for just a straight up weapon damage attack. You can see my Skype is just cutting through them. And they have little red health bars above their head. And I just picked up a little health potion on the ground. One thing I really like about Diablo 3 is how they've changed the potion system. You don't have 20 different kind of potions for different things. You just have basically this auto potion that refills over time. Man, there is a lot of dead bodies here.
I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
My mask.
Keep coming.
Oh no!
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
So here we have it, and you'll notice that we popped up to level 2, and we now have this new bone spear, which is pretty cool. Now we can go to our skills, and here it's showing us bone spikes, bone spear, and we're gonna slowly unlock all of these different abilities. You can see the little number there, that's for level 4, level 9, etc. And then these are passive skills that will unlock as we level up. We will get to level 70 by the end of this playthrough. That is a guarantee. Probably will be around level 40 or so when we finish the actual main game. That's just to give you a rough sense. Now we're going to be able to level these up over time. So if I click on Bone Spear, I have this level here, but I'll be able to level it up to Skeletal Mage by level 5, and then Death Nova by 12, etc. So it's kind of a simple way to do that, I think. You don't have this crazy kind of Skyrim sort of leveling system. They have streamlined this quite a bit, and I think it's just a joy to play, and that's why I'm playing it. Let's carry on with our story here. Look at all these dead bodies, right? The guy's just like
those corpses before they rise again.
burning corpses. So we can talk to different people here.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Now, I love that the characters here are voiced. So it's not just a bunch of text you're reading. Man, there is a lot of corpses.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
So that was something I mentioned at the top of the video. Old Tristram is from an earlier Diablo game. Oh, look, there's blood all over there. Dead people. I see dead people.
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that? May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid one last time.
So this is a nice character. Early on, he'll heal us every time we chat with him.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Now we're starting from scratch, so we have no money, we have no equipment, we have nothing but the scythe on our back. And, you know, like, my personal style when I'm playing RPGs is I don't tend to buy early game stuff. Normally, you're running around and you pick it up as you go, but we'll see. Sometimes you just find something that's irresistible. I will be using the repair option quite a bit. And of course, if you accidentally sell something, then you have the option to buy it back. So that's that. So we've got ourselves a... you can see on the mini-map that this is flashing, so that knows that we have to go there. The slaughtered caffeine, so let's just go there. Villagers in here, a bunch of villagers. The exclamation point is characters we have to talk to. I'm gonna just...
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
Indeed. Look at all these sick people. So let's talk to Leah. We also have Braun, the barkeep. And actually, we'll go to Leah's room, because... Hey, Leah. Leah's got a book in here. We're going to read her journal. We're going to dig through her diary.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
The slaughtered caffeine.
Are you Leah? Did you survive the fallen star?
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Oh no, the wounded!
This is killing business.
This is killing business. We're killing the patrons, are we?
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
So we are now going back out to see Captain Rumford. This bar down here, this is our level bar. You can see here we've got level 2 experience, 696 out of 2,700, and it'll slowly fill up to the right. We have skills, which is this screen here. We have inventory, which is our paper doll here, and our different areas that we'll be able to equip. Details gives us a lot more statistics around offense, defense, and all that kind of good stuff. Not going to be that much concerned about it early game. Obviously, we don't have a whole heck of a lot going on. Quests and journal. So there is the option to look at our quests. So right now we've only got one. We'll probably, well, we'll get lots as we go. And then our journal. This is essentially all the little audio files that we're going to pick up along the way. So that was just the one that we listened to, the Leah's journal. And then achievements is definitely carries over from character to character. So this is sort of my Diablo 3 overall achievements. This is going to be where we're going to spend most of our time because we're doing the season, and we'll sort of keep an eye on the different achievements here that are going to pop as we complete the playthrough of season 13. So I'm going to explain things as we go.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
Even in death, Diablo torments us. Of course, Diablo being the namesake of the game series.
I will bring peace to the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
And here we go, folks. More fun action.
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
So we now have to run away, and we'll deal with our little mission.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
So the way this game works is you essentially point the mouse and you'll go in that direction. Got some new lore here.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Kanduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
I believe that's this fella here who, he's not had a good day. But I guess the good news is that his lovely wooden trolley here is now able to cook marshmallows. Yeah, I know, pretty dark humor. Oh, look at all the rats. Oh, rats. So we're just gonna push up here, and as we go...
My power has grown.
The game will speed up as we go here. This is an early game, so it's kind of a bit of a tutorial-ish kind of opportunity to learn. And like I said, because I am playing a season, I could have just jumped right into a like adventure mode, but I decided I wanted to play through the actual story campaign. So that was 1 out of 3 of our wretched mothers that we killed there. It had the little circle underneath the feet. So push up this way a little bit. I am a map fanatic, so I am always interested in trying to cover off the map as best I can. I like the idea of painting my map, so if that's how you enjoy your RPGs, then you're going to enjoy this playthrough. I'm not going to say that I'm going to go through every single square centimeter of map, but I most definitely am not going to be racing through this game, that is for sure.
That foe will die.
So I had to snap a potion there. This is a bit of a tougher battle with such early game here. And now you'll see my red potion is slowly loading down here. Oh, that's a special or a mini boss. I'm gonna pop my Q again. I'm playing on expert, so this is a little bit tougher. We're pretty much running around here naked. And that's a special again.
My wounds have closed. I can't do that.
So I hit the Q button when I'm not ready to do that. We'll see how well this goes.
I must wait longer.
There we go. I'm trying to like separate these out here. One at a time. Oh. Now here we got a nice special here. This is No Limit. Nomad on the Wasteland. Hopefully drop something nice for Winchester. Come on. There we go. We got something blue. Now we need something borrowed and something new. So that was a pretty good battle there, considering. I expect the game will feel like that. Pretty much later on we'll be able to bump it up, the difficulty a lot higher. Oh, there's a red dot coming to see me. Hello! Another wretched mother. So I just want to go over here for a little bit. Oh, there's a dead Tristram militia. Nothing. He dropped nothing. Nothing over there either. Let's see what we got. We did get a shield. Considering we're absolutely naked, a shield is better than nothing. And I did put on this sash earlier. We can do this nice little quick compare here. The +1 maximum essence, obviously that's better than this one. I always use, you know, I'll look at the sell value. So you can see that the blue item is sell value 29, the bottom left, and then this inferior shield is 2. That's usually how I do a quick gauge, early game anyways. So nothing really here. Oh, I thought that was something else. Okay, so let's head on up this way. Wow, that is a lot of people. Holy moly. Die, die, die. Oh, crap.
Healed.
Need to grab that heal when I can. Come on. There we go. Woo! That was a little bit uncomfortable. Let's see what we got here. Got another shield. So this shield here, reduce all resource costs by 4%. I'm actually gonna do that. What about this one here? Pretty much the same sash. Try to attack from a bit of a distance here. I'm kind of zoomed out, but I prefer to play this game like this. Nothing there. I always find every time I play this game, the early game I find the toughest. Well, you're weak and you don't have all your fancy equipment. And I always enjoy it. It just feels like I'm like a junior adventurer, and we're gonna be able to go and slowly build up our strength and our ability to wipe the floor. So we'll see. Oh, there's another record. There we go. That was beautiful. Nice little level 4 pop right there. We now have a skill category. So we now have corpse explosion on our 1 button. Now I have a mouse that has like 12 buttons on the side, so I use my mouse to pop any of the spells. So that one, that's a fail. There has to be corpse, and then watch this corpse here. Oh, it's nice. Blow those corpse. It's really good, especially when you're early game and you got a crowd and you're like, oh my god, hit the button. All the corpses will go boom. We're gonna go to the dark cellar here. First of all, let's see what we got here. A sword, it gives us plus 86% damage. At this point, that's a no-brainer. We have 1,492, not bad. Good 20-minute start here. My plan is to...
Empty chests. Something took the treasure.
My plan is to do 30 to 40-minute episodes. Plan. Let's see if I can get this. So, I need to lure him over here. Oh my gosh, this guy is kicking my butt. Come on. Gotta get that health. That guy was a purple guy. He dropped the reptilian cloth pants and a bunch of gold, which is nice. And let's see if that's any good. So it's basically pants. Magic pants. They regenerate life. Ooh, that's a good starting point. So we're gonna go ahead and close that out. I do have a new skill slot here, so let's have a look here. I've got bone. Now you'll notice here that I can now upgrade to Grim Scythe. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. Generally, I will upgrade these as I go until I get to a point where I prefer to keep a certain skill. But early game, it's just better to kind of upgrade these things as you go. They get more powerful early game. And now you can see this is now a Grim Scythe. Or Scythe or whatever. You know what I mean.
Not enough essence.
Scythe is doing pretty good number on them. Uh-oh. I see dead people.
Tristram. Diablo once walked these lands.
Wretched queen! I'm gonna lure over here, where I've got some corpses I can explode on her. Come on. Do not join me. Very nice. We got some new pants. This is a waypoint that we can travel back now. But I'm gonna explore a little bit more before we do that. So we have some new pants. These ones generate less. That obviously is going to be no good. And the shield is no good. Pretty much all this is bad, but we do have some gloves. That'll be nice. And that's the same thing. Okay. Pretty good start so far. Get some things over here.
That foe will die.
Yes, the corpse explode is quite Quill beam.
My insight grows.
Come back this way, misters. We have skeletal mage now. Now this Necromancer is all about the skellies. And you'll find out late game where we're having a lot of fun with the skellies. Let's sneak around the back here. Come on. Come over this way. He is not interested in playing my game. So that was a nice little trick there. Let's see what's over this way. The fog on the map is super helpful because obviously it gives you a sense of where you have and have not been. So we're going to go down to the dark cellar, but let's just see if our pants are better. Nope, these pants are not better. Reckon those... Ouch. There's a nice chest over here. Great.
Damn, my essence is too low.
So I'm using essence whenever I do the second set here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's find out what's in this chest. Got myself a couple nice things here. Let's have a little peek. A nice new magic belt. This one regens 3 life per second, plus it gives us 2 life after each kill. Yes, please. Let's carry on. I love the music in this game. I find it's quite lovely. Let's see what else we can do before we head through. Oh! Waste of There we are. Not that I'm like a completionist, but I just, you know, you never know what you're gonna find. Nothing. Whatever. Ooh, what's this? We're early game, folks. Everything counts. All of this is gonna be extremely valuable early game. And for me, it's just fun. Oh, who's over here? Nothing. So now we're going to go back to the New Tristram. And we're going to talk to our friend here, Captain Rumford.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Interesting. If he lives, his knowledge could prove useful.
And look at that, we got some new gloves. Very lovely. We're level 5. Leah is looking for a chat. Let's go chat with her.
I will help you find your uncle, Leah.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
It looks like Leah has decided
I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
Leah has decided to join us for our adventures. I'm going to take you through a bit of a tour of this in the next video, and we'll talk a little bit about this neat little thing, and we will continue our adventures.